Right, guys, Gemini back with another video. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what we're gonna do this video today is we're gonna talk about if the WWE was better 20 years ago than it is now. So I'm gonna hit you with some points, and you can make your own determination. My opinion, I feel, and I was talking to my buddy The Wiz last night on Facebook about this. I feel the WWE was better in 1996 than it is in 2016. The reason why I say that, let's compare January 96 to January 2016. WWF was just getting ready to get hot and take professional wrestling to another level. Here we sit in the year 2016. I don't see the WWE getting ready to get hot again like they did in 96. 96, you had all kinds of up-and-coming stars. I mean, you had Shawn Michaels was coming up, Bret Hart was coming up, Stone Cold was coming up, Foley was coming up, Triple H was coming up. I mean, you had The Rock was coming up. You had generations of legends coming up in January 96. Generations of guys who were first ballot Hall of Famers coming up. And right now, if you look at the WWE roster for 2016, you don't really see any Hall of Famers that are really getting you excited. It's like all the wrestlers have come and gone. In 96, you had your established show, you had Monday Night Raw, and I can remember back in comparison to Raw now, I can remember back in early 96 wanting to watch every single Raw and not fast forward through any of it because I cared more about the wrestlers in 96 than I do in 2016. Was the production better in 96? No. Was the camera work in HD? No. None of it. But at least in early 1996, you had the anticipation that things were going to get hot again, and they did. In 96, you're sitting there watching it, and you're like, ooh, these guys are going to be big stars in the wrestling business. And they turned into big stars. Right now, looking at the roster, you don't see any guys who are going to become the next big thing. I mean, half your roster is hurt. Half your roster people don't even care about, and they just skip through the matches. I'm telling you guys, wrestling 20 years ago in the WWE, man, they had competition with WCW. They don't have any competition now. So if they put on a shit show, I mean, who cares? They get the same 3 million people to watch next week, whether they put on a good show or not. You know, 96 was a different time. 20 years ago was a different time. I know that in 1996, I was a lot crazier about wrestling than I am today. I know that's hard to believe. 96, I was collecting action figures and VHS tapes, just like I am now. But 96, 20 years ago, I felt like I was a lot more emotionally invested in the product, cared more about the wrestlers, didn't skip through any of the matches. I just, personally, for me, I felt WWE was way better 20 years ago than it is today. You guys leave your comments and let me know if you thought wrestling in the past was better than it is today. I'm Gemini. Thank you for listening.